hot takes, great debates, highlights, basketball. So the Los Angeles Lakers were in Brooklyn to take on the Nets. LeBron versus Kyrie. The Lakers won the game going away. And I heard a chant in the midst of the Laker-Nets game. It was, again, in Brooklyn. I heard the fans chant, "LeBron's gonna trade you," to Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. They were screaming it throughout Brooklyn. "LeBron's gonna trade you." You know what's so funny about that chant? And I want to apologize, and y'all don't hear me do this often because I'm usually right, but I want to come on here and apologize to a guy. I was very tough on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope the last couple years because I'm a Laker fan. So before LeBron was there, I have been watching Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Any Laker fan out there, we know the ankle bracelet season when the dude was playing Laker home games, and when the Lakers went on the road, he was locked up. Right? Like, this is really what's happening a couple years ago for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He has not been playing good pretty much his entire career coming out of Georgia. I had high expectations for this duo guards guy that could really shoot the basketball coming out of Georgia. So, kind of athletic as well. I had big expectations for KCP, and let's just call a spade a spade. He has not lived up to them as of yet. He got with LeBron last year. He's a clutch sports guy. Rich Paul, we get it, whatever. He was bad last year overall, airball and three-pointers. He was awful last year as well. And coming into this season, he started the season off with more of the same. Airball and three-pointers, missing lay-ins, getting hung up on the rim, all type of ridiculous mess. And this year I had enough. I called Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out on one of my videos. I'm like, I'm done with you, KCP. This Laker team looks good. We got AD. We got a chance, damn it. You can't make a knockdown open jumper playing with LeBron and AD. You got a problem. And I'm going to call a spade a spade. KCP was on his way out of this league. The Lakers kept giving this dude deals. They gave him the new deal this summer. I'm looking around like, why would you give this dude $11 million a year with a player option on the second year? What has he done to earn it? I was very low on KCP. I thought it was a terrible move by Rob Pelinka. His only bad move to me last summer. That's what I thought, you know what I mean? And he proved it to me. KCP was right on that pace again coming into this season. The first few games, he was awful. I want to give credit to not just LeBron, but AD and that entire Lakers team, that Lakers staff, Frank Vogel and company. They did not give up on KCP. They did not look to trade him. They kept, you know, if you watch Laker games early in the year, they kept building him up. They was like, yo, come on, you got to make that shot. And they kept passing the ball. Rajon Rondo. They kept giving it to KCP. Like, no, bruh. We're not going to stop passing you the ball. You're supposed to be a shooter. We don't want to trade you. We know what you could be. Be it. And they kept passing him the ball, and KCP's been knocking them down, averaging 10 points a game. You know, he's right behind LeBron, AD, and Kuz. He's right there with scoring with these guys. You know, and I got to, you know, renege a little bit and give this dude some credit. I had given up on KCP, and, you know, what's ironic? And there's two things ironic. I'll give you the first one. KCP has overall been more consistent over the last 2.5, 3 months. He's been more consistent than anyone on that Lakers team, not named LeBron James and Anthony Davis. That's a fact. You watch the games, you already know I'm not lying. If you're a Laker fan, you know I'm telling the truth. You know, and here's the other ironic thing. He's got a player option on the second year. So as that Brooklyn Nets fan, and they tell me New Yorkers are supposed to be savvy basketball fans. As that Brooklyn Nets fan base chanting, "LeBron's gonna trade you," while KCP was at the free throw line. You know, when you get a player option on the second year of your deal, you're untradeable. You cannot get traded. You automatically have a no trade clause. So maybe I'm teaching you something here. When you have a player option on the second year of your deal, that automatically gives you a no trade clause this year. You cannot be traded when you have an additional year with a player option on that year. So for all those Nets fans out there that was chanting, "LeBron's going to trade you," you better direct that energy to someone else, DeMarcus Cousins, Quinn Cook, or someone else, because technically KCP cannot be traded before the deadline. Why would a team? You can't give a guy a player option next year so he at least is able to control his destiny for another year. Then you trade him. That defeats the purpose of the player option. So that's to those Nets fans, and the Lakers gave y'all a big time L. Y'all hold that L. And here's another L. Kyrie Irving is your starting point guard for the future. Hold another L. I thank you guys so much for the time, love, and support. I don't take it for granted. Let me know what you think about KCP's performance over the last couple months. Do you believe he's been as good as I believe he's been? One of the unsung heroes for that Lakers bench. I'm out. You into sports, we got you. NFL news, I got you. NBA news, NBA highlights, NBA full coverage, feature stories, all that great stuff, I got you. We even got a little bit of Madden and 2K mixed in. Subscribe to this platform, and I got you. More quality content on the way. Subscribe.